Hey guys, it's Bobby Legs, and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches. And today I will be reviewing the Islander ISL-44. Now, this is another release by Mark over at Long Island Watch. If this watch looks familiar, then you're onto something because a few months ago he did release the ISL-18, which is a blue dial version of this watch, the Yacht-master homage. Now, if green is your thing, this may be the watch for you. But before we continue with the review, please remember to like and subscribe and click that bell icon to get notifications when I upload new videos. I love making these videos, and I hope you like them too. And please also follow me on Instagram. Now let's get on with the review. So let's run down the specs here. We have a 43 millimeter case diameter, a 46 millimeter lug to lug, 14 millimeter case thickness, and a dome sapphire crystal with AR coating. As you can see here, 22 millimeter lug width. The bracelet tapers down and is a combination of brushed and polished solid links with screw down links here for adjustment, and also screwed in holes holes in the lugs for quick bracelet change. The clasp and buckle is a combination of milled and stamped, and you do have a double deployant here, but push button here on the clasp and the fold over. 3 micro adjusts for an exact fit. Let's open this up again, and you do see a highly polished case back with the inscription of Island Watch, Islander 200 meter sapphire, the engraved Long Island there, as well as the logo for the Islander. Speaking of logo, let's just, while we're on the subject here, it's right here as well on the crown, which is at the 4 o'clock position. You do have an NH36 24 jewel automatic movement with 21,600 vibrations per hour, 41-hour power reserve, day and date at the 3 o'clock window over here. Let's pull out the crown here. The crown pops up, and then first position is to wind the watch. Second position is to change the date and day. And the third position hacks the second hand, and you can change the time. Let's screw that back in for that 200 meter water resistance. We have an embossed ceramic bezel insert. The bezel is 120 click, pretty good action, lines up. You see that chapter ring here, that emerald green chapter ring as well. And so let's zoom in for why we're here, and it's this dial. And I'll overlay some pictures here and some footage that I took outside, but this green dial is amazing. At times it looks dark, but then when you catch the light right, you see that burst of green, as you can see there between the 12 o'clock and the 1 o'clock, how I'm doing here, right here. The C3 Luminova on the hands and hour markers. On the hour markers is applied nice and even, very well done, very nicely executed. And you have the Long Islander symbol there, automatic 200 meter water resistance. Now, we'll zoom back out. If you notice, you do have these Seiko SKX style hour hands here. And so you're going to be able to, change it up if you'd like. The parts are compatible with the SKX and the 007 and 009 models, as well as some of the Islander models there. That Mark does offer these parts on his website, and you can go to other websites to get these additional mod parts if you choose to do so. So let's talk about this watch. I really do think that if green is your thing, right, this dial is beautiful, and you'll be very, very pleased with it, especially when you're outside in the sun. It's the great thing about the ISL-18, the blue one, and I prefer the blue dial over the green dial. And that's just a matter of preference. It felt like it was so blingy. It was awesome. I loved it, and it kind of gave me a little bit of an insight of you know, what owning a Rolex Yachtmaster must feel like. Now I know that there's, that's comparing apples and oranges, and you have a ceramic embossed bezel here, and the Yachtmaster you have a platinum bezel. So I get it. It's not the same thing, but it's, it gets you there, maybe like, a quarter of the way to feeling how it would feel like. Got so many compliments wearing the ISL 18. My son, told me this is his favorite watch, and he really likes this watch as well. But Mark came out with a video recently, and he had modded that watch, and he added a red seconds hand, and more true to the Yachtmaster homage. I loved it, and I was like, oh man, I wish he could have done that. And so here, I'm hoping in future iterations, Mark will offer maybe a yellow hand here on the second mark. That would be awesome. It would give it such a nice pop of color. And one other thing I would also, throw in is like, this this clasp is okay. I just wish it was just a little bit more robust, a bigger clasp, some more micro adjust. But other than that, the bracelet is a little bit different on the 44 than the 18. I prefer the bracelet on the 18. This is comfortable, and I got used to this bracelet after a couple days. But I just prefer the other bracelet, which is more of a traditional, I guess, I would hesitate to say, but an oyster style bracelet. This is more of a Jubilee style type bracelet. Maybe not. But that's what it kind of reminds me of. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this watch and in the comments below, and I'll see you soon in the next video. Have a good one.